Welcome to this moment of seasonal pause. We offer this guided practice as a gift to support a break in your day and to remember the ways in which you are always held in the bigger container of life. My name is Abi and I facilitate the full moon gatherings at TreeSisters each month, which you are warmly invited to join. And it is my pleasure to guide you in this exploration of the forest today. Just beginning by finding yourself in a comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, turning away from distractions, and finding yourself lying or sitting, or perhaps moving your body feels better. And just notice how the earth is coming up to meet you, wherever you find yourself. There is this undeniable relationship to gravity right in this moment. And feel if it's possible to give your weight a bit more through all of the parts of you that are in contact with the ground. Letting go a little more with each out-breath. And notice if you feel willing or resistant. And without judgment, simply being with what you notice about your experience. And with kindness and curiosity, how is it to invite a further kind of softening and yielding, a sort of sinking down into the holding of the earth? Notice your breath moving in and out of your body. Just allowing the breath to be how it is. Not trying to change or control. Simply noticing and allowing. As much as feels possible for you. And we begin our journey today at the entrance to the forest. As you bring yourself present to this moment, tuning into the welcoming of the elemental ones, the wind in your hair, the warmth of the sun on your face, your feet and the moist soil beneath you. Just taking a breath. Listening for the invitation from these guardian trees at the entrance. And when you receive your yes, entering the forest. We have an opportunity as we explore today to really arrive ourselves inside of the changing season. Inside of the spring. You might recall entering the same forest around the time of the solstice, where we buried what was no longer needed, placed it into the soil in order to rest deeply in the darkness of the winter. As you have now awoken from that rest, as the light has increased outside, and there is a natural, gentle curiosity arising about how the forest will appear now. As you wintered, so did the trees and the other beings of the woods. What is it like to begin to tune into this uprising of energy as you look ahead down the path into the forest? Taking your time here to move really slowly and with care. What would it be like to slow down even more? With a sense of consciously cherishing the path that you're walking on. Pausing to notice what is beginning to grow around you, beneath you, and also within you. Any buds on the trees, not immediately visible, but when you look closely, tightly packed bundles of life, buds of potential at the ends of branches, reaching out to light, to air, to life force. And on the ground, beneath the leaf mulch, life is also waking up. The first innocent shoots, fragile and vulnerable, also an embodiment of longing and reach. Noticing how they take their time here. Spring must unfold from winter. And yet there is no rush. Resting back into this lack of urgency and finding a little patch to take a mossy seat. And as you sit amongst this vast forest of potential and awakening, notice what is present inside of you. As you dust off your slumbering heart, opening your body to the increasing light, warmth, and begin to feel into the new beginnings. What is it within your own experience, in your life, in your being, that wants to be cherished? What wants to be unfolded or tended to? Notice the threads that feel exciting, that parts of you long to follow, where it seems as though you're being called more deeply into life. And as you acknowledge these awakening needs and desires, Noticing also any resistance. And resting back into the forest surrounding you. Reminded again of the pace at which spring unfolds from winter. It doesn't need to know how, just following moment to moment instinct. No rush, no urgency, nowhere to be. Thanking the forest for that mirror. Before traveling back again along this path. And as you're leaving the forest, tuning more widely into your senses. What is the rest of life doing in this great awakening? Notice the color of the sky, the quality of the light as it comes into your eyes. And what is the smell of new life beginning? And the sounds around you. Perhaps you can hear birds or other creatures. Noticing nests or dens, spiders' webs. Full thrum of forest life, allowing that to touch you. Beginning to have a sense of your own fecundity as part of this thrum of aliveness. And as you reach the place where you entered the forest, and these guardian trees, offering your thanks and appreciation for all the kindness, beauty and wisdom of the forest as you explored today. Taking some breaths and making contact with your body as you begin to come back and re-enter the space that you're in right now. Returning to that feeling of contact with the ground beneath you. And as you take the next deep breath, just notice how you are. Notice how your body feels. Notice any impulses. And generally how you are experiencing yourself after taking this moment of pause in your day. And I would love to encourage you to move as slowly and mindfully as possible into the next activity of your day. Wishing you all well. Thank you for sharing practice together today.